Women and Girls Emergency Centre, we are a crisis support accommodation and also transitional medium-term accommodation, and we support women and families that are experiencing homelessness or at risk of homelessness or escaping domestic and family violence. The Aurora grant really sat well within what we wanted to do moving forward as a mainstream service, which was to be more inclusive to the LGBTIQ communities.
ACON are our primary partner in delivering this project, and Kai from ACON has put together 2 days worth of training for our staff and is also doing a range of activities in terms of reviewing our policies and procedures, our processes and practice to ensure that we are delivering inclusive, responsive, appropriate and safe services.
ACON has been working in the area of domestic and family violence for about 10 years now. That includes everything from community consultations and research, raising awareness for the LGBTIQ community in order for them to seek help and support if they're experiencing domestic and family violence or using violence. And also a big part of the project is to advocate on behalf of our communities. There just aren't enough specialist services to do the work for LGBTIQ people, and we need mainstream services to be able to do that work alongside us.
It's just been incredible in terms of being able to look at where we are since our growth as a mainstream service and where we need to be safe, appropriate and inclusive.
Training is actually something that we'd like to be doing more of, and essentially what is really exciting for me is that this grant opportunity has allowed us to develop a model which I would like to see implemented in other services across the state. WAGEC has been the first organisation that we've been able to partner with in this way.
5 or 6 years ago, we got quite significant inclusion of LGBTIQ people and our families, like the diversity of our family structures within policy. So it's there, the words are there, but the funding's not there. So it's so important that we have initiatives like this. A small amount of money can make a vast amount of difference, particularly when you're working with services that are pretty agile. You know, government takes a long time to move around these things, but we can lead the way in terms of developing approaches for a relatively small amount of money that will make a huge difference in people's lives.
This project has enabled us to deliver something that we wouldn't have otherwise been able to deliver. The ability for a mainstream service to work with ACON and to really sort of bridge that gap between specialist service for the LGBTIQ community and a mainstream service delivering homelessness and DV is so needed in the community. So without the Aurora grant, we wouldn't have been able to do that, and we wouldn't have been able to foster some fantastic relationships and make new sector partners.